The legendary figure of Miyamoto Musashi, a renowned samurai warrior, philosopher, and strategist, has captured the imagination of generations. Born in the late 16th century in Japan, Musashi's life was marked by his relentless pursuit of self-improvement and mastery in the art of the sword. Throughout his journey, moments of solitude and silence played a crucial role in shaping his character and honing his skills. There is nothing outside of yourself that can ever enable you to get better, stronger, richer, quicker, or smarter. Everything is within. Everything exists. Seek nothing outside of yourself. Miyamoto Musashi. As a young boy, Miyamoto Musashi showed an innate talent for combat, quickly distinguishing himself as a formidable fighter. However, it was his decision to walk the path of a wandering swordsman that truly set the stage for his extraordinary life. Leaving behind the comforts of family and friends, Musashi chose to embrace a life of solitude, a decision that would ultimately lead him to a deeper understanding of himself and the world around him. As he traversed the vast landscapes of Japan, seeking out duels and refining his technique, he began to unravel the secrets of the warrior's way. These solitary travels provided him with ample opportunities to immerse himself in moments of silence, where he could reflect on his experiences and contemplate the nature of existence. These moments of introspection would serve as the foundation for the development of his unparalleled fighting style and his enduring philosophy. As Musashi journeyed across the breathtaking landscapes of Japan, his connection with nature deepened, and he found inspiration in the quiet beauty of the natural world. From the rustling leaves in the dense forests to the rhythmic crashing of waves on the shoreline, Musashi discovered a hidden wisdom within the sounds of silence. In these tranquil moments, he observed how the elements interacted, noting their fluidity and adaptability, which he then sought to emulate in his own fighting style. As he spent countless hours contemplating the world around him, Musashi recognized the value of balance and harmony in all aspects of life. He began to see the interconnectedness of everything, understanding that the same principles governing nature could be applied to his own journey as a warrior. This newfound perspective allowed him to glean profound insights from the simplest of things, as he learned to truly listen to the whispers of the wind, the babbling brooks, and the songs of birds. It was in these moments of silence and solitude that Musashi unlocked the secrets of the natural world, shaping his philosophy and forever altering the course of his life. Alongside his deep connection with nature, Miyamoto Musashi also cultivated the practice of meditation, using it as a tool for inner reflection and self-discovery. In the stillness of his meditative state, he allowed his mind to quiet down, inviting moments of silence to permeate his consciousness. This practice granted him access to the deepest recesses of his mind, where he could explore his thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, and examine their influence on his actions. During these meditative sessions, Musashi found himself more attuned to the subtle shifts in his own thought patterns, learning to identify and release any thoughts that hindered his progress as a warrior. By cultivating a quiet mind, he discovered the power of inner clarity and focus, which greatly enhanced his performance in combat. The wisdom he gained from these moments of silence not only allowed him to refine his fighting techniques but also provided him with a deeper understanding of the human condition. In the solitude of his travels, Miyamoto Musashi developed a unique form of self-dialogue, using his inner voice to explore the depths of his thoughts and emotions. By engaging in these introspective conversations, he was able to probe the nature of his beliefs and motivations, examining their impact on his life as a warrior. This practice of self-dialogue allowed him to challenge his own assumptions, question conventional wisdom, and refine his understanding of the world around him. In the silence of his surroundings, Musashi found a space where he could confront his fears, doubts, and uncertainties, and transform them into sources of strength and resilience. Through these internal discussions, he came to understand the power of the mind in shaping one's reality, recognizing that his thoughts and emotions were just as influential as his sword in determining the outcome of any conflict. Miyamoto Musashi's journey of self-discovery led him to recognize the value of silence, not just as a means of introspection, but also as a way to develop the art of listening. Through his experiences in solitude, he learned to truly listen to the world around him, developing an acute sensitivity to the subtle cues that often go unnoticed in the clamor of everyday life. In his pursuit of mastery, Musashi discovered that the most skilled warriors were not just proficient in their physical abilities, but also possessed an exceptional capacity for active listening. By honing this skill, he was able to anticipate his opponent's movements, react swiftly to changing circumstances, and adapt his tactics accordingly. His heightened sense of awareness also allowed him to discern the intentions and emotions of others, giving him an invaluable advantage in both combat and diplomacy. Throughout his life, Miyamoto Musashi engaged in a unique form of mental training, visualizing his opponents and the battles he would face long before they occurred. This practice of mental combat was rooted in the silence and solitude he embraced, allowing him to cultivate an extraordinary level of focus and discipline. In these unseen battles, he would confront a variety of adversaries, testing his strategies and techniques against an array of imagined scenarios. The power of this mental training lay in its ability to sharpen Musashi's instincts and refine his decision-making process, preparing him for the rigors of real-life combat. By visualizing his opponents in the silence of his mind, he was able to anticipate their moves, uncover their weaknesses, and devise effective countermeasures. This mental preparation, combined with his physical prowess, made him a formidable adversary, seemingly always one step ahead of his opponents. Through the cultivation of silence and solitude, Miyamoto Musashi transformed himself into the invisible warrior, honing his skills in the realm of the mind. The lessons Miyamoto Musashi gleaned from his moments of silence and solitude hold great relevance in today's fast-paced, interconnected world. As we are constantly bombarded with information and distractions, the value of quiet reflection and self-discovery becomes increasingly apparent. By embracing the sound of silence, we can learn to cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness, improve our focus, and develop our capacity for empathy and understanding. Many successful individuals from various fields have recognized the importance of silence and solitude, using it as a tool for personal growth and self-improvement. Entrepreneurs, athletes, artists, and thought leaders have all found inspiration and insight in the quiet moments of their lives, forging their own paths to greatness. To incorporate the wisdom of silence into our daily lives, we can practice mindfulness and meditation, engage in solitary walks in nature, or simply set aside dedicated time for quiet contemplation. In the remarkable life of Miyamoto Musashi, we find a compelling testament to the power of silence and solitude as a source of wisdom, self-discovery, and personal growth. The lessons gleaned from Musashi's experiences are as relevant today as they were in his time, offering invaluable guidance for those seeking to navigate the complexities of modern life. As we conclude our exploration of Miyamoto Musashi's life and the wisdom of silence, I encourage you to seek out your own moments of quiet reflection and solitude. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, please consider clicking the like button and subscribing to the channel.